Hello, and a very warm welcome to everyone joining us today. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jennifer. We're thrilled you're here for a topic that's close to our hearts and hopefully soon to yours. Unlock your healthiest years, simple tips for a longer, happier life.
That's right. We all want to live not just longer, but better. We want years filled with energy, joy, and the ability to do the things we love. And the good news is, it's more within our reach than many of us realize. It's not about drastic overhauls or impossible regimens.
Absolutely. Today, we're focusing on simple, actionable tips. These are things you can start incorporating into your life, perhaps even today, that can make a profound difference to your overall well-being as you navigate your golden years. Think of it as adding more life to your years and more years to your life.
We'll be exploring several key areas that contribute to a healthier and happier life. We're going to talk about the power of nourishing your body with the right foods, and don't worry, it's not about deprivation.
We'll also delve into the joy of movement, finding ways to keep your body active and strong no matter your current fitness level. Then we'll touch upon the incredible resilience of the mind and how cultivating a positive mindset and keeping your brain engaged can work wonders.
And of course, we can't forget the foundations of good health, quality sleep, and the vital importance of staying connected with others. These are pillars that support everything else.
And here's a little something to keep you with us right to the very end. We'll be revealing one surprising and often overlooked habit that research suggests can significantly boost both your longevity and your daily happiness. It's something delightful, and we promise it's worth waiting for.
So grab a comfortable seat, perhaps a notepad if you like to jot things down, and let's embark on this journey together. Our aim is to empower you with knowledge and inspire you to take those small, consistent steps that lead to big, beautiful results. Are you ready to unlock your healthiest, happiest years?
We thought so. Let's dive in.
All right, let's start with something fundamental: what we put into our bodies. Nutrition is the cornerstone of good health at any age, but as we get older, our nutritional needs can change, and the impact of our food choices becomes even more pronounced.
It's true. You might hear a lot of conflicting advice out there. Eat this, don't eat that. It can be confusing. But our approach today is about getting back to basics, focusing on whole, unprocessed foods that fuel your body and mind. It's not about dieting, it's about nourishing.
Exactly. So our first tip in this section is all about color. Tip 1, the rainbow on your plate.
Think about it. Nature provides us with this incredible palette of fruits and vegetables, and each color often signifies different nutrients, antioxidants, and phytochemicals. These are the compounds that fight off damage in our bodies, reduce inflammation, and support all our vital systems.
For example, those deep blues and purples you find in blueberries, blackberries, and even purple cabbage are packed with anthocyanins, which are fantastic for brain health and can help protect against chronic diseases.
And the vibrant oranges and yellows in carrots, sweet potatoes, bell peppers, and citrus fruits, they're loaded with carotenoids like beta-carotene, which our bodies convert to vitamin A, essential for good vision, immune function, and skin health.
Don't forget the greens. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are nutritional powerhouses, rich in vitamins K, A, and C, as well as folate and fiber. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts contain compounds that are known for their cancer protective properties.
So how do you get more of this rainbow onto your plate? It doesn't have to be complicated. Try adding a handful of berries to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Aim to have at least 2 different colored vegetables with your lunch and dinner. Snack on a piece of fruit instead of processed snacks.
Even small swaps make a difference. Could you add some spinach to your eggs or some sliced bell peppers to your sandwich? Small additions accumulate into big benefits. The goal is variety and abundance.
Excellent point. Now let's move on to tip 2, lean protein power.
Protein is incredibly important, especially as we age. It's the building block for our muscles, bones, skin, and so much more. As we get older, we naturally tend to lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, and adequate protein intake can help combat this, keeping us stronger and more mobile.
Protein also helps with satiety, meaning it keeps you feeling fuller for longer, which can be helpful for managing weight. And it plays a role in immune function and tissue repair.
So, what are good sources of lean protein? Think fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, which also gives you those wonderful omega-3s we'll talk about soon. Poultry like chicken and turkey breast are great choices. Don't forget plant-based options like beans, lentils, chickpeas, tofu, and tempeh. Eggs are also a fantastic and versatile protein source.
Incorporating lean protein doesn't have to mean eating huge steaks every day. A portion of fish the size of your palm, a chicken breast, a cup of lentils in a soup, or a couple of eggs can make.
Before we wrap up this section, it's important to address potential barriers. You might be thinking, I have some aches and pains, or I just don't have the motivation.
It's crucial to listen to your body. If you have any pre-existing health conditions or concerns, always consult with your doctor before starting a new exercise program. They can advise you on what types of activities are safe and appropriate for you. Start gently and gradually increase the intensity and duration as you feel able. Some discomfort when starting something new is normal, but sharp or persistent pain is a sign to stop and seek advice.
As for motivation, sometimes just taking that first step is the hardest part. Set small, achievable goals. Focus on how good you feel after you exercise, that sense of accomplishment and the energy boost. And remember our previous tip, make it fun and social.
So, to recap our movement section, find joy in walking, build your strength and balance, work on your flexibility and mobility, and make your physical activity fun and, if possible, social. Consistency is more important than intensity, especially when you're starting out. Your body is designed to move, and keeping it active is a gift you give yourself every day.
Absolutely. The benefits ripple out into every aspect of your life, contributing not just to a longer life, but a more vibrant and independent one.
We've talked about nourishing the body and moving the body. Now, let's turn our attention to an equally powerful force in our well-being, our mind. The connection between our mental state and our physical health is incredibly strong. A resilient, positive, and engaged mind can truly transform your experience of aging.
That's so true. Our thoughts and attitudes shape our reality. So our first tip in this section is fundamental. Tip 1, cultivate positivity and gratitude.
It might sound a bit cliché, but the power of positive thinking is backed by research. Optimism has been linked to better cardiovascular health, a stronger immune system, and even increased longevity. It doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges, but rather focusing on solutions, learning from setbacks, and maintaining a hopeful outlook.
One very effective way to cultivate positivity is through gratitude. Actively noticing and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small, can shift your perspective significantly. Consider keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 to 5 things you're thankful for. It could be a sunny day, a kind word from a friend, a good cup of coffee, or the ability to take a walk.
Daily affirmations can also be helpful. These are positive statements you say to yourself, such as, "I am strong and capable," or "I embrace each day with joy." It might feel a bit strange at first, but over time, these affirmations can help rewire your thought patterns.
It's also about focusing on what you can do rather than dwelling on limitations. Celebrate your abilities, your wisdom, and the experiences you've gained over a lifetime. A positive mindset is a choice, and it's a skill you can develop with practice.
Beautifully put. Next up is something that keeps our minds sharp and agile. Tip 2, lifelong learning and brain health.
The old saying, use it or lose it, definitely applies to our brains. Just like our muscles, our brain benefits from regular exercise. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities can help maintain cognitive function, improve memory, and may even delay or reduce the risk of cognitive decline.
What kind of activities are we talking about? Reading is fantastic. Books, newspapers, magazines. Puzzles like crosswords, Sudoku, or jigsaw puzzles are great for challenging your brain. Learning a new skill is incredibly beneficial. Maybe it's a new language, playing a musical instrument, taking an art class, or learning how to use a new piece of technology.
Many universities and community colleges offer courses for seniors, often at reduced rates or even free. Online learning platforms also provide a vast array of courses you can take from the comfort of your home. The key is to choose activities that you find interesting and that challenge you a little bit.
Even social interaction itself is a form of brain exercise. Engaging in conversations, debating ideas, and sharing stories all help keep your mind active and engaged. So don't underestimate the cognitive benefits of staying socially connected.
Absolutely. Now let's address something that affects us all, and how we manage it is crucial. Tip 3, stress management techniques.
Stress is a normal part of life, but chronic, unmanaged stress can take a serious toll on both our physical and mental health. It can contribute to high blood pressure, heart disease, a weakened immune system, sleep problems, anxiety, and depression.
But the good news is that there are many simple and effective techniques for managing stress. Deep breathing exercises are one of the quickest and easiest ways to calm your nervous system. Simply take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this several times.
Meditation and mindfulness practices are also incredibly powerful. Meditation doesn't have to be complicated. Even just 5 to 10 minutes a day of sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, or using a guided meditation app can make a